Hey everybody, this is Robert Mathis from The Quest for Groove, and I'm in a bit of a pickle because last week the good people from ROLI sent me this, the ROLI Songmaker Kit Garageband edition, and they also sent me a message saying, hey Rob, we really like your channel, we're going to send you this Songmaker Kit Garageband edition, and we're really curious what you're going to make with this thing. And I replied to them. I said like, hey ROLI, thanks for the kit, and of course I'm going to make something awesome with it. And after I sent that message, I realized that I might have gotten a little bit ahead of myself, because first of all, I do not own a Mac. I'm a PC user, and you can use the Songmaker Kit with a PC, but the whole challenge is what can you do with just GarageBand and the Songmaker Kit. So I have to get myself a Mac. That's challenge number one. Challenge number two is that there's this little light pad block that's part of the Songmaker Kit, some sort of a finger drumming device, but it can do a lot more. And I actually checked this thing out a couple of weeks ago, and I came to the conclusion that it doesn't really work with my particular style of finger drumming. So there are certain moves that I use a lot that I cannot use because the thing doesn't respond to them or doesn't respond in the way I'm used to. So I kind of have to figure out a way to get a great drum groove out of this thing by using different techniques or having another approach. So that's challenge number two. And challenge number three is that this thing kind of looks like a piano. It sort of is a piano with some extra functionality. And I'm a guitar player. So yeah, I do not have any piano chops, and I still have to figure out how to get something awesome out of this piano, or C-board as it's called. So yeah, I guess this video is about overcoming all of those challenges, and despite the odds being a little bit stacked against me, still unleashing my music. Let me see if there's a little, oh yeah, here. I'm gonna unleash my music and still create something awesome. Let's go. The Quest for Groove. Baby? Hey, I need to borrow your MacBook for a second. No, but I need it really short. Just for unleashing my music for ROLI. I need a GarageBand thing, so I'm just gonna take it and I'll return it. I'll unleash the music and I'll return it. I'll return it. All right, so now that we got ourselves a MacBook, we can get started with the drum pattern. And I'm gonna show you what I came up with first, and then I'm gonna explain what I did exactly. Here it is. So what I did in order to accommodate for the light pad block is I curled up my hands into a ball, just my two index fingers, and I came up with a rudiment pattern. A rudiment pattern is basically if you have a kick over here and a hi-hat over here, you can play doom ch, doom ch, doom ch. Those are single strokes. That's the most simple rudiment there is. But you can also double tap certain notes. Doom ch, doom, doom ch, doom ch. And that's kind of the pattern that I used as a starting point for this particular drum groove. So now that we've done this groove and we used rudiments effectively to come up with something, I figured, hey, I cannot play piano and I have to come up with some kind of a key pattern. So why not use the same approach? So you obviously still have to figure out what notes to play and what chords sound nice, and all that is not easy. But the whole idea of using rudiments this way is that you start with the basic idea of an interaction between your two hands instead of thinking about notes right away. You just think about left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. And then you try and apply that to your instrument or your key. So I really like that approach. Let's apply that to the bass part as well. Here's what I came up with for the bass. so the thing starts to sound like a real song already. And the only thing that's really missing is some sort of a melody, right? A theme or a lead. And for the lead and the melody, I decided to use ROLI's Equator synthesizer. That's a synthesizer that you get when you buy the Songmaker kit. It's a synthesizer that supports MIDI polyphonic expression, and that means that you can use this C board and this light pad block to create really expressive sounding parts, because this whole thing is a bit squishy, and you can hit a note, then after you hit the note, press down, and then the sound evolves, becomes louder. You can slide up, the sound evolves again. You can move to the side, and then the note pitch shifts to another note. And there's all these really expressive ways you can use this thing. But if you want to do that, you need a software instrument like ROLI's Equator synth that supports MIDI polyphonic expression. So for an expressive lead, I browsed through some of the sounds and I found this flute sound that reminded me of a hero of mine. Yes, the one and only Ron Burgundy from Anchorman, one of the greatest jazz flute players of all time in my opinion. And inspired by him, I decided to, try some jazz flute myself. Let's jam out a little bit, and in the meantime, here's another video that you might like. Here's a link that you can use to subscribe to the channel. Check out my free courses on questforgroove.com and other nice lessons that I have here on the YouTube channel. I hope to see you again soon for a brand new video, and until then, goodbye.